Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today we are doing a speed build for someone over on Tumblr by the username HelloPhil36. So this was also requested when I put the request post out, I can't remember, maybe like a month ago, and this person asked for a Cape Cod style house with 3 bedrooms, which is what this house has. I absolutely love how this house turned out. I'm going to say that about all of my builds, because if I wasn't happy I would not be putting them up for you guys to watch. So yeah, whatever. So also what was required, just thinking about it, is actually, I didn't actually include it, so I do apologise, but it's actually a study room. I did include computers in the house, so, and there's lots of bookcases, because you know I like bookcases, and yeah, so what's going to be included is a couple and a teenager. So what I've actually done is I've done the main bedroom, and then upstairs I've done like a twin room for girls, or whatever your sim wants. But I like put loads of pinks. No, I didn't put any pinks, tell a lie. I put yellows and oranges, so that I was probably aiming more towards a child's room. And then the other one is a teenager's room, not gender specific in either of them. They're just because the teenagers has red and black, but we'll come to that shortly. I built this in Sunset Valley, as you can see, with the lighthouse behind and the Thornton Wolf Manor. I always called it Thornton's Manor. It's the Wolf Manor. The garden has a little play area, a fire pit, and a little barbecue area. There's nothing too crazy. It was built on a 30 by 30 lot, and I think off the top of my head it came to about 156,000 simoleons. So it's not cheap, but I wouldn't say it's on the higher end of the budget either. So yeah, overall I'm really pleased with how this turned out. Again, I didn't limit myself to any packs, as I never do. I probably should do a limited pack build at some point, but yeah. So just enclosing the back of the garden here, because I don't know if you guys, but you wouldn't have your garden open for everyone else to come in and out of in real life. If you do, let me know, but personally my gardens have always been enclosed, so that's just what I tend to do. And if it's not, then I think that maybe the lands that are surrounding it are also theirs, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I don't actually include any of the gardens that I do. I don't know if that bothers any of you, but I don't know, I just find it very repetitive, because what I do is I go around with one plant to all the bits that I've painted in dirt with one plant, and then I will go over it with the next plant, and then I'll do it again with the next one. So it's, you're going round and round constantly, and I think it can be quite make you quite dizzy if you're watching it, because obviously this is sped up. I'm trying to think, I think I sped this one up 500 times, so it'd be 5 times 1, if that makes any sense. So I've done it the 500 out of the 100. Anyway, enough ramble there. So I've nearly finished with the actual landscaping part of it. I just went with quite a nice medium brown for the wood tone. I thought it went quite nicely. I then did a stone around the fireplace, what's it called, fire chimney, there we go, around the chimney, and I put it all the way around the bottom floor other than the garage, and then I did just like a wood, not the panels that are up currently, but just the general wood horizontal, there we go, this one that's now being shown. I popped that all the way around the top, and then I used the slats that go vertical around the garage, because where you get the like horizontal line from constrained floor elevation to pop the garage in and connect it, it doesn't actually show up. So it just, I think it just looks a bit more what's it called, slim, I don't know, seamless. Yeah, looks more seamless. There we go, I'll just go with that word. And I just went for this like grey bluey kind of colour. I thought it went quite nicely. I didn't want anything that was in your face. I wanted quite a neutral colour. The colour palette that I was given from this person was greens, blues and browns. So I think I went okay on the outside. Like I said with the bedrooms, I did go a bit off, but I always imagine the kids aren't going to have the same as everywhere else in the house, because personally I didn't. Like in my house, my friends never did, so I don't know. Maybe you have it the same as the rest of your house, I don't know. So we're now on into the inside. So you enter straight into the lounge, or I thought we were going inside anyway. So when we go inside, you enter straight into what will be the lounge. There's a nice fireplace in there, and then you also have the stairs just off to your right, in front of you. Upstairs is 2 more bedrooms and a bathroom. Downstairs there is a bathroom and a half bath. The half bath is off a little hallway from the kitchen and the laundry room. So yeah, there is like a little balcony kind of area where the stairs are, and it looks down into the lounge slash entryway. So I thought that was quite nice, because I could have made maybe one of the bedrooms bigger, but I thought it was quite nice being able to look down. And then at the rear of the house we have the kitchen diner. It is all one room. And then off to the right there is the master bedroom and their ensuite. And then obviously to the left, like I said, there's a half bath and laundry room. And I've obviously included the garage. I do just put like a few knick-knacky bits in there, nothing major. It is from Fastlane stuff. As I always say, I always use Fastlane stuff for my garages. And then I just put a car in there, because what else can you put in there? So yeah, I'm just popping in the flooring now. So I went for this, what's it called? The wood that just comes in creator style. I don't actually use this flooring that often, but as I was building, I was like, actually, I want to use this flooring. So yeah, that's what I went for. Most of the walls are actually just like a very similar from outside, that colour. It's like a more of a grey tone blue. In the sitting room I actually use a flat screen TV. I was contemplating doing the other TV, but I use it so much. I don't know, I just didn't think that I wanted to use it in here. I wanted to do something just slightly different. So yeah, I've just wanted to make this room quite cozy. So obviously you got the fireplace, you got your it's probably not actually safe putting wood bookcases beside this. I can't talk tonight, so I really do apologise. It's been a bit of a day. So anyway, yeah, putting bookcases next to the fireplace probably isn't very fire safe even. Oh well, it's The Sims. Hopefully it won't catch fire, because I know the rugs do. So yeah, I don't know why I always put rugs in front of fireplaces even though they catch fire. So yeah, it's probably just something to be aware of when you've got this house or whatever. Feel free to make it as smaller or whatever. As always, if I can talk, I really do apologise. The download link for this house is in the description down below, as always. So yeah, as I go through this house, I'm just decorating. I did include some pets things. It wasn't actually asked for pets thing. They didn't actually ask for pets things, but I just thought this house, I don't know why, in my head I could just imagine a big dog living here. I have no idea why, but yeah, so I included obviously the pets bowl and toys, but that is it. so there's no cats things or anything. It literally is just dog things. I didn't include actually the ball outside. I probably should have done that. Anyway, we're onto the kitchen now. So it's quite a small kitchen. It's not very big, but it's got everything you need. You've got your cooker, fridge and sink, and I even include a dishwasher for your Sims. But I really like how this turns out actually. It's just got a like a nice medium tone brownie wood on the countertops, not on the actual tops but on the cupboard part, and then I do a grey granite kind of top. I think I do that way too often, but it's my go-to, and if I can make it work then I will. I do like trying to do white cabinets, but I just think it can like whitewash the room, and it can make it look not as like very modern, and I wanted it to be a little bit more cozy and cottage like, so that is actually why I named the cottage why I named this house Firefly Cottage. I just thought it went quite nicely, and I imagine there to be quite a lot of insects and butterflies, and yeah, so yeah, that was my thought behind that. I'm just adding some subway tile kind of backsplash kind of thing in the kitchen that I actually put in the bathrooms as well as the laundry room, just to make it all flow, because like all my houses, they're all the same. So this dining area that I'm now going to come to, I love. I don't know why. I really like how the kitchen just flows into the dining room, and the dining room flows into the kitchen and the lounge. I just really like it. And I think it doesn't help gameplay, but it makes gameplay a little bit easier. I love putting just like one of the dining chairs off to the side somewhere, because it's just like if you've got another person, you just like, I could just imagine that someone just pulls it up to the table and is like, yeah, I'm gonna have dinner too. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. And then I add the chair I always use from 80s 90s, was it 70s 80s and 90s stuff pack, that chair. I know Plummo also uses it a lot in her builds, and I don't know, there's just something about that chair. It's just so nice, and you can do so much with it. You can make it look more vintage, you can make it look a bit more old and grungy, or you can make it look a bit more stylish. So if you haven't got that pack, just get it for the chair, because if you download any of my builds, that will be missing. On all of my builds, I can't even say it's on one that it isn't there, other than, actually tell a lie, my starter homes will not have it, because it is quite an expensive chair for what it is. But yeah, I definitely recommend that pack purely for that. Or yeah, there is no or, that's just, yeah, you need it. So I've just popped out to the porch area. I actually found these like hanging baskets, not the hanging baskets, but the ones that are on the wall. I'd completely forgotten that we had them in game, and I was scrolling through plants and I was like, what can I put here? And I found them and I was like, yes, I need to put these on the wall. So I kind of just merged the bottom and top bit of one of them, and yeah, it looks really nice. So over to the left of the doorway, I'm going to do the barbecue area. Over here I was going to enclose it and just pop some, what's it called, like wood, what is it, wood chipping? No, they're not wood chipping, you know what I mean, down, and put the play area on there, but I decided not to. I decided just to pop this in, and I do come back and add a swing set for your Sims to play on as well. Obviously got the fire pit now. I love using the terrain paint, just gives it a little bit more depth, and it looks a little bit more realistic. So yeah, I do actually change the colour of this barbecue to a green colour. I thought it went quite nicely actually. I don't normally change barbecues for a not 4A. If I can talk, this voiceover is horrendous. I'm really sorry, but I'm not going to redo it. You just get me how you get me, because I do plan on recording the Lepacy episode tonight. So if I'm like that on the next episode as well, oh my days, I do apologise. You just got to stick with me through it. So yeah, I normally, going back to what I was saying, I normally make the barbecues like a black or a white or a silver, and I thought I'd do something slightly different, so I'm now making it a green colour. So it's like a foresty, mossy green. I really like that colour actually, and I was trying to find something to put in this corner where I've put the fountain, and I found the what they called, I want to say statue, and it's not. What's it called? Yeah, that thing. Oh, what is it? I literally can't think tonight. But I found them, and I was like, oh, I'll put them there. And then I found the water fountain, and I was like, no, I'll put that there instead. So that's what we got. Obviously I've popped the linen line outside because I always include laundry in my builds. I love realism, so I've got to put a laundry room in. And then obviously you just saw me do the garage. I did pop in a pushchair in there. I know there is no toddlers or whatever in the house. I just imagine it being popped in there from when the kids were little. So onto the laundry room now. I love those fossil looking at painting sculpture things. Sculpture, that's what I was looking for. Sculpture. So yeah, anyway, going back, I'm all over the place tonight. So and I just made them all different colours. So you got the grey, you've got like a bronze, and then you've got a cream colour, all at different heights, and I thought that was quite nice. So this is the half bathroom, nothing spectacular in here. Just a toilet and a sink, and that's literally it. So yeah, just doing something with the hallway here, just putting a little lamp in, a rug, and then I don't know what I do next. Do I go into the bathroom? Yeah, I think I go over to the bathroom, and then I go into the bedroom. Again, I struggled with this bedroom because it's quite big, and I didn't know what to do with the space, but I think I've pulled it off okay-ish. But yeah, I didn't know what else I could have done, other than made another little hallway between. Yeah, I could have made the hallway a bit bigger, but I didn't want to. I like my rectangle and square rooms. If they're odd shape, I find it quite hard. Like the rooms that are upstairs in this house, I find them quite hard to decorate. I hope you don't think they're too bad anyway. So yeah, I just had a general bed in here, bookcases either side. It takes me a while to faff around trying to get it to how I want it to look, but I get there in the end. And I just put these mirrors over the bed, so that's why it took me a little bit longer, because I wanted it centered, because otherwise it'll bother me and I can't deal. So yeah, I then add in a a chest of drawers, and I add this little vanity bench, not bench, a vanity dresser in. It really annoys me that like makeup set, like it just, the top of the vanity pokes through it. Like, why can't it sit above? Why has it got to go back like that far? It just doesn't make sense. And why is there not a space in the middle? I know we've got OMSP, but I don't use mods in these kind of builds. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to deal with it being there. Again, those chairs are coming into the bedroom. You've got a little mirror, and then I do add in a a wardrobe as over in the corner there. And then I faff around with the colour scheme in here. I just wanted like a nice blue in here. And then I changed everything, and then I was like, it's just too much blue, so I go and actually change the wall colour so it won't stay the colour it is at the moment. So the actual wood tone I use in here is a bit more of a grey tone, but I think it works okay. Obviously it's a bit different to the rest of the house, but I don't think that matters too much. And then with the vanity, I did add a little stool. I know it's not functional, and if you do want to use the vanity, you will need to move the little stool because it actually blocks it, I do believe. But I did it more for looks than play, well, what's it called, for you to actually play with, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I do apologise if you do want to use it. And then I'm just colouring the rugs. I've already changed the wallpaper. So yeah, as you can see, there's quite a gap between, like, not even a gap, like a space between the bed and the wardrobe, and I just didn't know what to do, like, to fill it out, like what you're going to put there. So I've just left it. I hope you don't mind. And then we head on upstairs. There's going to be a lot of bouncing up and down, because I was nicking stuff from the bathroom downstairs, because I like all my bathrooms to be the same. I tried to do something slightly different in these bathrooms. I wanted to do something like a different layout. I normally do everything on one side and then one on the other. That's literally my go-to, so I thought I'd do something different. I hope you like it. If you don't, I'm sorry, feel free to change it. And then this is the room that has there's two children in here. There's a computer, and then I love that bubble, I can't even, what's it called, like a bubble lamp. I used to have one of those as a kid and I love them so much. Yeah, I wish I still had one, to be fair, because I find them really relaxing to watch. Does anyone else like watching them or even know what I'm on about? So yeah, I had a little bookcase in here and a couple of those like beanbaggy chairs, and I thought that was quite cute. And then I had like that flower rug. I was going to add a couple of like photos on that wall, but I decided not to and just added the what's it called, the giraffe painting in instead. So here we go with the yellow and the orange. So everything is orange or yellow or white. I still used a medium tone brown wood in here, and I made stuff white as well. Well, the brown's a bit more on the lighter side than a medium, I suppose. So we've got the heart, and then I believe I do, yeah, the birds on the bottom. And then I don't normally do this, but I did each wall basically a different colour. So 2 walls are orange and the other ones are yellow. I just thought it was quite nice because I just imagined the twins to be like, well, I don't even know if they're twins. I don't know, in my head they are. That they wanted, one wanted yellow, one wanted orange, and they sort of just compromised and were like, I'll do these 2 orange and these 2 yellow. And then we move over to the teens room, and in here we got the computer, well, laptop for the teen, and I do lots of posters in here. I just imagine them to be a bit more grungy in their style. They like music, and yeah, they're a bit more introverted. They like playing games because there's if I can talk again, they've got this TV in here. They've got a couple of chairs, and I put in some consoles for them to play on. And then I even put in an old style, what's it called? One of those things. What are they called? I want to say like a game machine. Is that what they're called? Yeah, anyway, I added one of them in. I just imagine them to like have thrifted it from somewhere. So yeah, I just imagine them being into games and music, and yeah, just got a lot of style basically. And I make the room black and red. No idea why, I just really liked that colour combo. And yeah, I just imagine them having a bit of attitude as teens do sometimes. So yeah, I hope you all had a lovely day anyways. We're now coming to the end of this speed build, and I hope you all had a wonderful day, whatever you've been up to. I've not been up to too much today. I did a bit of gardening and yeah, just playing with my son, and yeah, I think, yeah, I'm back at work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have fun playing my game tonight before I have to go to bed and go to work. So we're now at the screenshots. I hope you stick around for them, and yeah, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.